Now, how did you bring in the new year? With a party? Well, there are a growing list of parties here in Israel, and as I-24 News diplomatic correspondent Mike Wagenheim reports, they're threatening to shake up the political order.
So many parties. Which one do you want to go to? No, we're not talking about New Year's parties. We mean political parties in Israel. So many of them. Right, hard right, new right, center left, far left. And that's to say nothing of the new entrants into political leadership, including former IDF Chief of Staff Benny Gantz. He's having the biggest impact in the electoral polls, despite, or maybe because of, the fact that he's expressed zero political stances on anything.
It's all about Israel. Left, right, doesn't matter.
But what does matter?
The most important thing, I think, that neither he nor anybody else in the political system wants is to be portrayed as left. All candidates are going to try to portray themselves as centrist or strong, sane right wing.
Somewhere in the neighborhood of 25 parties have already announced their intentions or ambitions to run in April, and the chaotic system could have a major impact. So much so that Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu reportedly is trying to change the rules. In order to maintain some level of stability, parties must receive 3.25% of the vote, amounting to 4 seats, in order to enter the parliament. Anything below that, and the votes they earned are discarded. It forced some smaller parties to form joint tickets, but even that number has proven unwieldy. The Knesset hasn't served a full term since 1992. Now, with no fewer than 7 right-wing parties vying for the next Knesset, Netanyahu reportedly fears the vote will be so fractured that several of his coalition partners won't qualify, disabling him from the ability to form a bloc and ousting him from power. The latest polling shows right-wing parties racking up just 59 seats, short of a 61-seat majority, and terrifying for Netanyahu, who had little reason to fear the left, but now could be possibly taken down from a splintering of the right.
The more the right splinters, the weaker those parties will be, the fewer mandates they'll have. The more parties who will have to get into a coalition. To do that, they have to agree on the government lines. That makes it much harder. Leads for a more fractious coalition with greater chances of failing to form a coalition.
So many parties, but not necessarily a celebration. Mike Wagenheim, I-24 News.